Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I apply my lace fronts and also customize the baby hairs. Keep watching! First thing you're going to need, what you're going to need the most is a wig cap. You can get one from Sally's or your local beauty supply store. They're not expensive. Just go get one because it's easier to... How I apply my lace frontals is I usually glue them down to my cap. So you'd rather do that instead of gluing them down on your baby hairs because that's not good for your hair. And yeah, you don't want to lose your baby hairs. Okay, so I got my wig right here. This is the wig that I've been wearing in most of my videos. You guys see that? I got this wig from Vixen Locks. This is where I get all my wigs from. If you follow me on Instagram, you see I usually tag her in my stuff and my hair pictures and stuff. Quality always, and they last if you take care of your wigs, obviously, which is important to do because if you're spending a lot of money on lace frontals, you're gonna want to make sure that it is good and it's not destroyed after a month. Okay, so yeah, this is just a bob. I think it's 12 inches. And yeah, so first thing I do is I adjust it on my head. I have my cap. I might not be looking directly into the camera because I'm going to be looking into my mirror that I have on my desk here so I can make sure I'm doing everything right. So I make sure that my cap is to the front as much as possible. Cool. And then I put my wig on and I adjust it how I want to. This is a simple way that I've started doing it. Wait. And my wig is cut to fit over my ears properly and all that. So, okay, so once I put it on I just do it because I want to find out where I'm gonna do it. Sometimes I take the opportunity to just push it out because I've been playing with it. And I usually have my part on this side, but the other day after I washed my wig, I changed it to this side. So I'm just gonna make this part a bit more prominent. I want to be out of the shot. Okay. As you can see, right there, right? Okay. Now, so I just wanted to make sure that it's on properly. You see that there's this thing. Now I just move it back a little bit because I have it where I want it to be. And something that I do, because this wig cap is kind of very light and it will show through the lace, obviously. I take one of my beauty blenders, an old one that I have, and I kind of put a little foundation on it to make it a little bit browner at the front so it blends better under the lace and onto my skin. So I just kind of go and I kind of just drag it around the front of the wig cap, the edge, because you don't really need to go farther than that. And then as you can see, it's darker at the front now. And then I kind of put it back, see if it is looking good with the lace. As you can see, it's you can't really see it. Unclockable. The glue that I use to glue down my wigs is the Got2b glue. This is super popular. A lot of hair people on YouTube use this one, or they use the black one, but this brand is the most popular for wigs and wig installations, etc. So this one is the water resistant and spiking glue. That's what it's called. Mine's, yeah, it's yellow. You go to Walmart and you can buy this. And yeah, so mine is really dirty and disgusting, but don't at me about that because that's rude. But okay, so now what I do is the part where I attach the wig to my head, basically. So I don't do any I don't make it look nice until I have it to my head, because it's easier to style and stuff once it's glued down. So first thing that I do, I kind of want to put my hair back a little like this so I can see all the lace around my head. Kind of like that. And I use one of my clips to just hold that back. So yeah, I take the glue now, like a glob kind of, and I just, if I have to, pull this a little bit, and I start to apply, as you can see, on the edge of the cap. And it's kind of touching my skin as well because the wig does come out like a little bit onto my skin, obviously. So I do it like that, and I do this for the whole cap. Now that I've put all the glue at the front, now I don't put my wig on immediately because the thing that makes this work is once it becomes tacky, like eyelash glue basically. So I kind of just leave it, let it sit for 30 seconds, kind of go like this. You can use a blow dryer if you want, but I just let it sit for like 30 seconds to a minute, and then I apply the wig on. Okay, now after the 30 seconds to a minute has passed, now I take my wig, and as you can see, it's not as like chunky as before because I kind of smush it out, and as it like waits, it gets kind of transparent. So yeah, then I move it where I want it to go. And I press it down, but when I do that, I use a comb. If you have a comb like this or a rat tail comb, you can use these to attach it. It's like surgery to your forehead. And as you can see, like since I've already made baby hairs, they kind of come out to the front when I'm doing this, which is good. Just make sure it's by my ear properly. And then continue to the other side. And you can see some of like the baby hairs have like come forward or whatever. I use a kind of like a silk do-rag. You can use anything that can wrap your hair, a scarf or anything like that. And I put it over my head. I just had to untie it because I used it last night. Oops. So I put it on and I tie it around. Okay, and basically I just keep it, make sure it's like tight enough and it's on like my hairline where the glue is setting right now. Oops. And then I keep this on for about half an hour just so that I can make sure that it's actually staying, because like once you glue it, like you can sure like just go and hope for the best, but it will start lifting. This is the best way to ensure that it won't lift and it will stay down on your head cap for the whole day or however long you want to have it for. And you could also use like a blow dryer to glue it down as well, but after you take this off or before, up to you, but this is just how I do it. So now we must wait 30 minutes. 30 minutes has gone by. I just unravel this, and yes, your hair will probably look weird after you take it off, but like this is the easy part. Okay, so I got my clip back, and now I'm gonna, as you can see, like the hair's kind of stuck down there, but now I know that it's like on my scalp and it's not gonna move. So I get more of the hair, put it back up like we did before so that I can see the front of my head. And now another item you're gonna want, if you're black, you definitely have one of these in your household somewhere, so I suggest getting it. Now I kind of just pull the hairs kind of forward so they're not like stuck to my head. And this is like the way I decide like what is gonna be like my baby hairs, kind of. As you can see, like they're kind of formed already at the front there, and that's because of the glue. There. And I kind of bring them down on both sides. It looks like you have like bangs or something, really bad bangs. And another thing you're gonna want is some scissors. So as you can see, there's like this long piece right here. So I'm kind of just gonna cut that because I don't need that. Oops. And plus it makes the hair, the side burns kind of look more realistic that way. Now to the part where I do the baby hairs. This is still like an ongoing thing for me. I always learn how to do better each time I do it because it's not my complete area expertise. But a trick that I use is, since I'll start on this side. Okay. So, okay, there. Is I take a part of the hair, put my hand down, and use the rat tail comb and bring it up, kind of like that. And that's how I do like my swoops. And I do that with each section of hair. And I take the comb. Oh, let me show you this and see if I put this here. And hold and swoop up. And you can use the comb to like separate the hair so they don't look thick or anything. And swoop up. Then I take another piece of that part of the hair. There. Put a little glue. Hold my finger and swoop up again. And if it's not sticking, you can just add a little glue, but bam. Okay, and you can see already like the swoops that I've made with it. And then I just repeat again. So go slow with it because it is very tricky the first time and you want it to look realistic, which I know can be very hard. So here, a little piece where I want it, take it down and swoop. Like that. And then these pieces now, since this is kind of like sideways, I kind of just let them look like natural, so I don't do the swoop there. I kind of just lay them there. Okay. And then I just repeat on the other side. So we're gonna go through it all over again. The 3 simple steps: hold, comb, swoop. So just keep watching. This one's a little hard for me because I'm left-handed, so it's easier to go this way, but go. Swoop up. See, it's all done perfectly. Well, not perfectly, but it looks not as like fakey. It looks realistic, and it's pretty simple to do this. And on the other side is not as dramatic because I kind of do my baby hairs more dramatic on the side that will be mostly shown, which is this side. This side the hair kind of falls down and covers, so I don't do it as crazy as this side would be. So after that, I just take pin out and I use this. See what I mean? This side kind of is covered when I brush it down, and this side is shown more. And if you go like this, you can see the baby hair, so you can pull your hair back and it will show. And go like this. So after I do that, to keep the hair laying flat, I use this product. It's liquid gold cream of nature with argan oil from Morocco. It's to style and shine, and it's like a mousse. So you can, I'm sure you can get this at Walmart and local beauty supply store. So I just kind of pour a little bit in my hand. And put it over my hair. I didn't really style it for the YouTube video, obviously, but I'm just kind of showing you guys like a basic like how to. There. This helps with like frizziness. If your wig's kind of frizzy, it keeps it down all day and it holds and it smells nice, so like it doesn't leave a bad smell. Like, you know how some hair mousses, like they smell kind of weird in your hair? This one does not. So as you can see the little swoops and everything, and you can like put your hair back. And yeah, here I'll put a little. And then back down again. And your hair will stay on, your lace front will not budge if you follow the instructions right and you kept your hair laid down. It will be good and ready for wherever you want to go. Like I said, I'm not like an expert on doing like the baby hairs part, but this is just something that I found works for me, and it's super easy, which I think a lot of people struggle when they first start wearing wigs, is how do they make the front look as natural as possible. And everyone wants their wig to look like their hair, right? So that's just what I've been doing. Some people asked me for this video, so I thought I'd kind of show you guys what I do. Thanks for watching my video and getting through the tutorial. Let me know what you think. Also put any tips or tricks if you wear wigs, what you like to do with your frontals in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys because of course I'm still learning too. So that would be amazing. Make sure you like and make sure you subscribe if you're here. I offer beauty tutorials with makeup, and I also do vlogs. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and go back and watch my last video because it's pretty funny. And let me know what you think again in the comments. Bye guys!